for investing time. From the organizers to the people attending and my fellow panelists, this is wonderful. I'm really enjoying this. My name is Daniel Mojica. I lead the team here at Vertiport Chicago, and Vertiport Chicago has been around for about 10 years. I'll pull up a photo while we have this. And I kind of showed up around that time. So I was going to school at Northwestern, and I just kept showing up till finally, I think a year later, like, all right, let's just give this kid a job. Forward watching our founders and our leaders really get this place built and improved and going, really created something special. And fast forward 10 years later, to be leading the team here is just quite a blessing. So let me play this quick video so you guys get a little bit of idea of what we're doing now, and then I'll talk a little bit more.
And
can you see it?
There it is. Yep.
All right. Let's see if I can. All right. Let me get this going. Alrighty. So I'll stop sharing now, but wanted to give everyone a visual of what we've really gotten to accomplish these past 10 years, right? And I really like what Kevin just mentioned, the crawl, walk, run approach. We share the same sentiment among our leadership here. I can't really look an investor in the eye and say, hey, fork over X million of dollars or X things for capital improvements when some of this, the guidelines aren't fully published yet, right? So, and we still have some scar tissue, to walking into our hangar in 2019 and seeing over 13 aircraft, the skies buzzing, to, the pandemic, aircraft got repositioned, folks went bankrupt. We have a very unique position in how we're operating our heliport, right? And we're not ignorant to the future of advanced air mobility, eVTOLs, and unmanned aircraft. However, we're taking that more conservative approach, and really, we're open for business. We're open to engage with folks and understand what technologies they're creating, trying to understand how this existing infrastructure in one of the most top economies of the country, the city of Chicago, can help further progress any type of pilot program, right? So instead of waiting for things to get built, like, we're here, let's go. What can we do that is obviously legal, ethical, and moral, so that we can really get this going. What we've taken forward is we finally reached profitability, cash flow positive. And our goal now is to continue growing that. To give you a little bit of an illustration in numbers, prior to the pandemic, we were close to almost 10,000 movements a year, both landings and departures. We finished off last year with over 18,000 movements. And we suspect to beat that this year, right? And what took us there? It wasn't genius. It was a lot of failing forward. It was a lot of, when we sit down in front of new potential employees, being transparent with them. Hey, You're not coming here to work at a restaurant or the Costco next door. Nothing wrong with those places. We love. You guys can't see me, but I love to eat. I have a big belly. Um, but the reality is, you're coming into a very disciplined workforce. You're coming into a team that has a vision and a goal, right? The number one value that we provide as our company here is not the air taxi saving people time or creating wonderful experiences. It's that anytime there's an organ, a patient, a child, a baby that flies in or out in a medical aircraft, we have support staff 24 hours a day for free. We don't receive any funding from the government. We have to fork this up. We still receive over $250,000 Cook County property tax bill, right? Property taxes. And we have to figure it out in order to continue those life-saving missions. So when we talk to potential partners, potential teammates, potential employees, it's very important that we start from there of what they're getting themselves into, right? We've had folks that our staff here are very similar to doctors in the ER or nurses in the ER. If their relief does not show up, they're staying there, right? We have to have folks here. We've had teammates that have missed their daughter's first soccer practice. We had a teammate whose mother was across the street at a hospital, passed away. His shift ended at midnight. It was like 10 o'clock. And we couldn't get here fast enough to relieve him. And that's the discipline, right? So when you take these core values and you take this vision and you embed it into the DNA of our workforce, when we get those noise complaints, right, that translates in that conversation. Mr. and Mrs. Smith, let me take this information down. Our management will get back to you. And it just becomes a magnet. Now we have local aldermen who are very supportive of us. Our community is very supportive of us. So what I think we've developed here is a very solid way to run an effective heliport, right? That as technology emerges and we decide to engage and add more, whether it's radar systems or some sort of corridor, right? AI automated slot assignment protocols or some software. We already have this terrific foundation so that once these eVTOLs are here, if we run into another scenario such as a pandemic or some sort of grounding all aircraft, what just happened in the past few weeks, right? They were shutting down or reducing the amount of airport activity, right? If we come across another situation, our business model, the way we operate here, if aircraft are grounded or there aren't any aircraft flying, we found a way to still continue to provide value, service, community engagement, and bring in revenue to offset the costs. So I'm really thankful that I'm here with everybody. Obviously, I don't have eVTOLs out of our vertiport yet, so I can't share that information with you. But what I can say is we appreciate everyone who's knocking at our door, who's asking for help, or who's willing to collaborate with us, because we truly feel we have an advantage by being centrally located in one of the top metro cities in the world. And I did hear this one joke once, I don't know how real it is, but they say Chicago politics makes DC politics look like kindergarten. So if we were able to get this place built here, run and operate, and have the backing of our local folks, like, we're just missing those other extra puzzle pieces to really get things going. So I'm appreciative of everybody being on this call, allowing me to speak, and really getting to know everybody. Thank you.
Awesome. Thanks a lot, Daniel. I appreciate this. While we've been talking globally, you